everyone, and welcome to Module 6. What you're going to be doing in this module is you are going to be doing a research analysis outline. So you take the issue or social problem that you identified and the policy or policies that you identified in your issue policy statement, and you're going to do a further analysis of that. So first of all, review chapter 4 and paying special attention to box 4.3, where it talks about how you do a social policy analysis. The first part is you're going to do a background on the social problem. So first of all, you want to define in a couple sentences what the social problem is. You want to be very clear and concise. You want to make sure and use appropriately cited references. Then you want to look into the background and extent of the problem. So the background is perhaps how it came about. The extent is how many people are affected by it. So you want to list those as bullets. So you define the social problem, and then you want to list 2 to 3 bullets that outline the background and extent of the problem. Then you want to come up with the causes of the problem. Why is it a problem? What exists that makes it a problem? Again, using your research to bullet that out. Look back to your conflicting values, specifically at personal failure versus system failure, and summarize whether you think this social problem is more a personal failure or a system failure. Perhaps it's a bit of both, and do a sentence or two where you encapsulate that. The next piece of your outline is going to be your policy analysis, and that's where you're going to reflect on how can this social problem be improved? What kinds of things are barriers to that particular social problem being improved? And how have people tried to improve or regulate this particular social problem? So the first piece is outline a policy and programs that have been enacted to improve this social problem. So you want to list at least 2, and it may be the policy that you are going to focus on further, and then 1 additional policy or program that has been enacted. Then looking at the policy that you identified in your issue policy statement, you want to summarize that policy that you've identified. And again, use citations so that you are able to explain what the policy does and how it does it. Then look at what was the policy supposed to do, what were the people that it was supposed to help, and what programs were supposed to be implemented as a result of the policy. Then the next bullet really is summarizing or encapsulating the impact that the problem has had, or the policy has had on the social problem. So that might be something that's been enacted over a period of time. And has it helped that group of people? Has it helped them a little bit? Has it helped them a lot? Could it do better? So looking at kind of the progress of that. The third section is your conclusions. So you've researched the social problem, you've analyzed the social problem, you've looked at the policy that has been enacted to try and improve that social problem. And in 2 or 3 sentences, summarize why this is important to social work, and then list 1 or 2 recommendations that you have regarding this. So how would you go about improving the policy, or perhaps expanding the policy based on your research? You want to make sure then in the final section to list all your references You need to have at least 5. More is great. Your outline should be 2 to 4 pages long. It does not need to be a paper. It's an outline that identifies all the items that we've talked about here. So I hope this gives you a good overview of the social problem and the issue, and then we'll use what it is you put together in this assignment for your next assignment, where you'll do a brief YouTube video explaining this to the rest of the class. So if you have any questions, reach out, and I hope that this gives you a great opportunity to explore something you're interested in. Thank you so much for listening to this video.